go back to the start. So I think if you put this under here, hold this, you can't hit a ball, you might pop yourself in the nuts.
Yeah.
Be wounded for life. Right? So go halfway. Right? There you go. Now up. So that resistance, right, and your job here is to keep it away from. So you see how you stretch that band? So that, and you don't need this rigid. You want this though stretching that band, right? So what you're trying to do is as you go back, and you hinge this arm is folding and working the club up, but it's also providing some stretch and structure. Okay, so do that. So go slow. And that's such a good, such a good drill for you there. Right, now up. There you go, down to the top. Yeah, now push it away a hair. Yeah, feel that?
Yeah.
Good, do it again. And make your left arm go higher at the top. Same, up, stretch. There you go. Attaboy. Does that feel different?
Yeah.
Right? So, one of the keys though is if you get in there and you get set up, go ahead like you get hit one, is I want you to just turn to me and put the shaft in my hands. Now, so you turn to here, right? Then that's when it hinges and it goes up. Yeah, that's perfect right there. Can't do that any better.
Is it here?
Yeah.
So it need to like fly it or
Well, that would shut the face right now because his grip's a hair short, right? And I don't want to get too much going right now. Face is pretty good. Good. Do it again. Right. So to the top. So there. So see how that's all together on the table, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at that, that's right on your hand. Okay. Then from there, you fold and hinge your arm. Perfect. You can't do that any better. Good. Now put a ball over there and go that speed. So, right? So you turn like I'm there. Up. Hit it. Strike. Right?
Yeah.
So describe how that feels different.
Well, first of all, the takeaway feels more, straight.
Yeah.
And then my right arm feels more bent.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Right.
And my left arm just feels further away from me.
Good.
That's higher.
Higher. Right. And I think what we're always trying to do is help you figure out what it feels like. Right. And so these are things like I could show you what the hell it looks like. I can't tell you what it feels like. So, but I love that idea of you turning it to me, then letting your right arm work up with some stretch and structure. Good. Do that some more. Turn, up, go. Beautiful. Right? Better?
Yeah.
Now how does that feel? I know it feels different, but like, does it feel easier to get to the ball? Does it feel like you got more space?
It feels like I got more space, yeah.
Good.
Definitely.
I think some of so you look at why you go out on the toe is, you tend to get too much on the toes. Well, if the club's going around too much, that weight of the club's going over that way, so your body's going to lean towards the toe to kind of counterbalance that. Does that make sense? It's the old equal and opposite reaction, right? I knew I should have paid more attention at school, right? But if the club's working more up and in front of you, then you don't have to go out there, right? And if you look at, go ahead and hit one more, and I'm going to pull that last one up. So you look, see how so the club's more right on the plane, right? So the club's more on the plane. right? And then you look at your pressures more in the middle, less on the toe, right? And there's less of all those squiggly lines over there,
Yeah.
right? And your left arm's closer to being a little more parallel to that plane line,
Yeah.
all right? So do it again. So go halfway. You don't, yeah, very good. I think it's okay to feel like it's, so you want the club head, your hands, and your body together going off. And I think it's okay for them to feel a little width, a little wide. I don't want
Yeah.
away from you like that, but feel, you know, you don't want to get it narrow trying to fold it like that. You want, take it with your turn. Club head, hands, body together.
Right there.
Yeah, good. Go. It's okay. We got it. We got it. Love it. Love it. Love it. To the top. Go. Yes.
Go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent. My thoughts are like, what can I give you that you can go home and do? And I think I think mirror work is great. I think you can stand in a mirror and you can go, I'm just going to turn it all together, right? I'm going to turn it all together. Then my right arm folds and I turn. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Right arm, I turn everything together, and then I fold my right arm as I turn to the top, and that loads into the whole foot. That's it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Wonderful job. Lots better. I mean, look at that. You hit that. Carry that basically 180 at that speed. I mean, you could play like that if you had wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of our challenges, or not challenges, but like one of the things with you is figuring out the speed you can do that. That you can do it really good most of the time. And you're fortunate. You've got a ton of speed, right? So that allows you to be under control and do this and still hit the plane, right? And you figure out, you know, what's the speed I can play. So turn me. Now up. Go. Yeah.
I mean, if here is flat, it would be much better.
Well, not necessarily. So, do you want the left wrist to be flat? Yes. But you want the face to be square.
Oh.
Okay, so if his grip is strong and he flattens the wrist, the face is shut. Right now his grip's a little strong, he cups the air and it's dead square. So I'm inclined right now, like, that's why I asked you what your tournament schedule is, right? Like, if you start doing this and you start over curving balls to the left,
Yeah.
I think we look at the grip. Or if the face starts getting too shut, you know, whatever. But like right now, like we're on a good plan. You're doing great. You've had a huge year. Like just keep doing it a little bit at a time. Because the last thing, Zoo, I want to do with you is have you go play crappy. Just play crappy working on something, you know? So keep going. But I think one of the keys here is the fact that everything together, everything off the ball is helping you move that pressure into that whole foot towards the heel also. All together, up, go. Beautiful. Now overdo the up feeling on it.
Okay.
Up. Beautiful job. That's different,
Yeah.
right? And you look at it. Close set. So you see how the left shoulder's covered, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately, I want to get that more at the base of your neck.
Okay.
Okay? So let's do more of it. And that'll keep the club from being across.
Yeah.
Turn. Up. Go. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, I think like, you know, I go back to, you always go back to these good players who've done that had success, you know, and I go back to talking about Bobby Wyatt, who was the #1 amateur. He played on tour. He works for Goldman Sachs now, but he was one of the best ball strikers I've ever seen. He won college for the SEC championships. We've gone back to like, he had this rehearsal where it was just turn and you'd hinge it so that the club was pointed out at that target line. He won the SECs by like 8 and didn't make a bogey all week. And I'm like, why the hell didn't we keep doing that, right? But like, I think putting something like that into your routine will help you. Like, so if I'm over the ball and I have a rehearsal, it's just doing this. See how I've got width, turn, and hinge. I think if you rehearse that, that creates that feel before you play a shot, you know? Show it to me. Turn and hinge it there. There you go. Yeah. Right? Love it, love it, love it, love it. You know, and I think you